Okay, lovely people. This is the Spheres group, and Wendy and I are here each week to look at your work and offer some brief commentary and comment on things that we think are quite strong or unexpected, and also areas where you might improve. And I think one of the things we've already experienced this week is encouraging everybody to be just much more free and experimental and not being overly precious with your mark making. So we're going to start with Lawrence here, and this is one continuous line, and it's probably a limitation that you have, but I really wanted these to just be done in black and white. The bulk of our course really is black, white, and gray, as boring as it might be. It's a minor thing. So this, I feel like you're doing two contrasting lines, but in a way, it just feels like you're outlining a line on top of another existing line, as opposed to really thinking of it sort of on its own. It just feels like it's almost being filled in. So I would love to see also um, not just topping a line with another line.
Yeah, and this is where like using only black and white and grays will help you because you won't have like that access to color that will just allow you to color in something or go over it on top. So it'll force you to think about line weight.
And also think about composition in all of these. These are very centered, and they're the same perspective each time. Don't be afraid to really like make this thing big and fill the space, or put it at an angle. So this one, I feel like you are in fact experimenting with different lines. I see the dashed line, the hash marks, thins and thicks. So this one's starting to have a little bit more play in it. But again, I have to say different tools, different materials will also make a huge difference. And this one, also, it's the color that's distracting. It's probably might have a limitation on materials, but it's compositionally wise, again, it's right in the center, and I'm distracted by the color. I just want to see black and white and what you do with lines in that regard.
Yeah, I'm also very distracted by the color as well.
Okay, so that was Lauren, and next we'll look at Lawrence. Lawrence White. One continuous line. I definitely feel it. I love what's happening with the gear. Nice. And this is two lines. Thins and thicks. And collage. So for yours, Lawrence, I feel the same way as I've said, and Wendy and I have both said on numerous ones. I think the collage, it starts to come to life. The other ones are very, you know, I would say very quiet and almost timid in their approach. This one, I start to feel more experimentation. They're very well done, don't get me wrong. Thank you for flashing through those like that. Very well done. But I think when you get to the collage, there's much more sense of experimentation. I'm tempted for the beater part. I'm very aware that they're cut into squares. And I'd be tempted to have you cut them into a circular shape. And Wendy has mentioned this before on someone else's. Don't be afraid to layer on top of those even, and use collage as a wonderful technique of combining different lines. But I found this one to be quite satisfying.
Yeah, I like this one a lot. It's my favorite of the series as well. I think it's because he's allowing himself to be a little bit less literal versus on the other ones. They kind of seem like alterations of the same one in different ways.
Yeah, and Lawrence, by no means is that a criticism. And we've seen it through many people really trying to get the egg beater rendered very well. So you succeeded at that. And you know, normally people have more difficulty doing that than abstracting. So I would just encourage more abstraction as you draw. But really nice, sweet. Okay, next we have you, not you. But you,
That work.
nothing? Okay, so last but not least is Mira. That's so weird. Oh, Mira Yoon, there she is. Yeah. Well, that's a handsome egg beater, bold and fine line. Absolutely. I'm really appreciating the fine lines you have here. Just a stunning egg beater. Beautiful perspective also. Oh, this is the collage. Very nice also. I'd love to see in the collage, however, more variant in your line, because essentially you have two types of line here, the beaters and everything else. Sort of feel like they came from the same family. So though this is a stunning composition, no surprise, I would love to see, taking advantage of the collage and having something that there's 3 or 4 different kinds of line in here.
Yeah. Is this the
One,
continuous line?
yeah, beautiful. I'm so smitten with the handle at the top, that swirl of the handle.
Yeah.
Right there. It's just a lovely element. Yeah, really great control of your tools.
Yeah, it helps you understand how they went on about this drawing.
Yeah. This one, okay, so this would be, I'm guessing, contrasting?
Yeah.
Contrasting, yeah. Again, I would say for you, Mira, you have great skill in and same.
Oh, you
to a
just
couple
got
other
cut off for a second. So, oh. Yeah, now I can. I just paused it really quick because you got cut off. So.
Okay. I don't see the little record button though. Oh, there it
It
is.
is recording. Yep.
Okay. So Mira, I was saying, sorry if we got cut off or paused, but I was saying that you're clearly very skilled at your drawings and mark making and, composition, all very good. I would love to challenge you to have, even on something like this, like what about using like a dotted line or something equally as fine as your straight lines, but perhaps just a different type of line in here. And it was the same thing on the collage. I longed to see, 4 or 5 different lines and feel free to collage things and have them go a little bit more wonky would be my advice. But these are very stunning. Can we go to that first one again? Not the continuous line, but the first one we looked at. Yeah, I just thought like I could, yeah, I feel like I can touch that. The gear is fantastic too.
Yeah.
Yeah, really beautiful. Nice work.
The difference between these lines and this is really nice.
Yeah. Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, Wendy, that's all of our line group, right?
I think so.
Yeah. Okay, lovely people. So thank you for your work this week. I can't stress it enough that we encourage process. Lots of exploration. You're going to hear me say this for the week of value, where you have 3 collages that I'm asking you to do. But if I were doing the assignment, I'd probably do 6 of them. I'd do 7 of them. And I would pick my best 3. It's rare that you just nail this and you're, all 3 collages are just great. So keep that in mind for all of this, that process, do more and then edit out. Okay, so thank you all. Thank you, Wendy.